Hey, happy football Sunday, Packers Nation, and welcome to week 4 of the NFL featuring our Green Bay Packers versus those Chicago Bears. Today's game is a rivalry game that basically the NFL was built off of. This game goes back prior to any other rivalry that you hear about in the NFL. This game is what the NFL was built off of, and there's a deep hatred between both teams, not only with the players, but also with the fans. If you can go anywhere, you'll see talk about um, Packers versus Chicago, and on either side, you will see how deep this hatred goes. But today's game should be a good game. The Bears come in at 2-1, and the Packers come in at 1-2. But if you take a deeper look into this, actually both offenses and defense are basically the same, despite their records. If you look at it, right now, Chicago's offense is ranked 27th in total offense, with the Packers right behind them at 28. But if you go on the other side of the ball, on the defensive side, the Packers actually ranked 20th, and the Bears ranked 23rd. So this game shouldn't be a blowout on either side. This game should actually be a real close game. As you have seen in the media, the Packers have started off slow, and we've always started off slow every year and end up winning the division. But this year is a little bit different. Over the past years, it's always been the defense that has been the main reason of our slow start, and Aaron is the one that's keeping us in games. This year, it's flopped. Aaron Rodgers is in the offense has been very stagnant and not clicking, which has raised some alarms for everyone around the NFL. And I think this game is a game that Aaron might come out of his slump. This is basically not a national game, but it's going to be shown as a featured 1 o'clock game in most of the United States. So I think that being a rivalry game and also a major game that's going to be broadcast on most TVs, Aaron should come out of his slump today. But what I do think is that where the offense is going to improve on today is one. I think Randall Cobb's going to get more involved in the game. I think they're going to kind of use him as like a Percy Harvin. Move him in the slot, have him do a lot of motions, coming out the backfield. I think that's going to confuse a lot of defenses because they haven't seen that so far this year. Yes, in years past they've done that, but this year they have not done it. I think that our offense is going to be also dictated by our running game. Both teams' running backs have not had a great start of the season, but I think that Eddie Lacy will start to feel better, start to break it out, and actually have some good runs with this game. I think a lot of it has to do with him not being patient, not seeing the holes, but also a lot of it also has to come on the offensive line and not being aggressive and moving defenders and getting them off the line. I think that my X factor today is actually going to be Bostic. I think that we will utilize the tight end a whole lot more today, uh, doing some short passes. Also, Lacey coming out the backfield with the check down. I think by doing that, that's going to force those linebackers to come up some. Those safeties will come up a little bit, and then you will see Jordy use his speed to break for a deep ball. So today's bold prediction that Eddie Lacy will run for 100 plus yards and have 2 TDs. And I think Green Bay wins by 5. I say 28-23, but it's going to be a close game. If you look back to last year's Week 17 game when the Packers won in that last play, it comes down to whoever plays the perfect game. Not really perfect, but close to perfect game, and doesn't have as many mistakes. So it's going to be a good game. I think that we're going to see a different side of Green Bay today. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys after the game. Go Pack.